think the frustration is that some HTA bodies have not published any detail of what they consider to be an acceptable way of using surrogate endpoint data in submitting to an HTA body or another reimbursement agency. So we understand that using surrogate endpoint data does introduce uncertainty, and it can make it harder for HTA agencies to do their jobs. Obviously, they want to have confidence in the decisions they're making. But as we've seen from regulatory bodies, it is possible to validate these data and use them to accelerate drug development processes and approvals. And we would really like to see the same happening for reimbursement. The good news for patients is that there has been an increase in the development of methodological guidance for the use of surrogate endpoints over the last decade or so, and that's partly been driven by the adoption of the 2015 UNETA guidance that Laura mentioned. However, we feel there is room for improvement. So far, only a small number of HTA bodies have actually published any clear guidance on surrogate endpoint validation. We know that trial data is being submitted that have surrogate endpoint data as part of that, and we know that in some cases recommendations for reimbursement are being made on the basis of that, but it's quite inconsistent and not always clear how to get those data approved. So we would like to call for more development in this field. As Callum was saying, methodologically it's still developing, and we think we would like to see clearer guidance for sponsors. We'd also like to see more joined up thinking across HTA agencies and other payer organisations on how surrogate endpoint data can be used. Ultimately, we want to speed up access for patients to new drugs and we think on new interventions, and we think this is one way that that can be done.